I mean, what are you expecting in this matchup here, 49er PM?
I'm expecting just a bunch of awesomeness. I mean, we are here in the building. I want to hear old Rocky Top just get played like 1,000 times tonight. I mean, Tennessee's got Hendon Hooker at quarterback, all kinds of weapons, including the all universe Jalen Hyatt. And I mean, if they could get some turnovers, if they could get the crowd into it, anything's possible in this game. But on the other side of things, I want to see the Heisman get down, right? The man in the lead right now for the Heisman, Spencer Sanders for Oklahoma State. Um, Terrific dual threat quarterback. I want to see him get put to the test. And if not, then him continue to roll.
Yeah, Spencer Sanders, definitely. Top tier, like you said, number one in the Heisman race at the moment. Number one in the favorites category if you're a better as well. I mean, I don't think anybody's really given this kid a true test, and if they have, he's been able to pass every single one so far. But let's see what Tennessee is able to do here tonight. They do have Jalen Hyatt. They also got that boy Fant at tight end who's been making his name known this season
Yeah.
as well. Like you said, Hendon Hooker, the leader of this offense at the end of the day. And the running back, is it Jabari Small or is
Yes,
it
sir.
Jabari Small? So I think, like you said, the main thing is Tennessee. We want to hear Rocky Top, but they just got to focus on not turning the ball over. And I think they can throw punches with Oklahoma State.
Yeah. So getting to what you mentioned a second ago, like not really anybody put him to the test. Well, somebody did, but he rose and met that and overcame that. That was against Baylor. Baylor got out, to a quick early lead. Unbelievable start in the first quarter. Totally threw everybody off, and Spencer Sanders was just damn near lights out from that point forward. So yeah, with a little bit of luck, Tennessee get something, catch a break early, you know, and get it going. If they could balance the run with the pass, force the defense to not look at them one dimensionally. And then when you get inside the red zone, get turnovers, and when you're defensively backed up against your own red zone, hold them to three. Anything's possible if you could do that recipe, right?
Yeah, 100%. If you can hold sausages to three, one or two times, and
Yeah,
not turn the ball over yourself, that could be crucial.
that's a dub. Yeah.
That's a big dub. But let's start off, folks. We got number two returning the
Mm.
ball out of the end zone, and it looks like he's getting cracked pretty good after a 20-yard return. Let's see what this Oklahoma State offense has in store for us.
Hey, Revamp, what you thinking about these uniforms right here from the Oklahoma State? I hadn't seen these yet, man. You seen these before?
Yeah, I haven't seen these yet. Kind of threw me off at first. I was trying to see who exactly had ball before I started calling stuff out. But yeah, these are actually really icy. Those Tennessee unis are icy as well.
Yeah, the all grays.
Yeah. But let's see what the Heisman got for us, folks. Well, at least the leader in the Heisman race, dropping back to pass, going to throw it to his left side for a completion to Brennan Presley. First down.
Yeah, and that shit is crispy. Look at that helmet. And Presley comes up pumped up, and that's an unbelievable timing route right there. Just going right at the defense right away. First snap out the gate, you're gonna go to the air. You're not really worried about this defense. You're doing your Heisman thing.
Yeah, definitely going to keep the ball in the Heisman's hands. I mean, he's proved time and time again throughout the season he can control any situation. Doesn't matter how many times he has the ball, he can make a play, and he's going to. Let's see if Tennessee's defense can step up here before Spencer Sanders locks in and gets in the groove. Dropping back once again, going to throw it to the left side once again to his man Presley for another first down.
And he must really like that matchup right there. I know Presley's his guy, but nice little timing right there. Another first down. Just a little out route right to the sideline. You're hitting it right there on the boundary side, so it's a close pass, not all the way across the field. Smart play.
Yeah, smart play for sure. It's one thing you'll see about Sausage. If your corners give him a little bit too much cushion, he's going to take advantage of it. It looks like they're in a wildcat formation. Let's see if Tennessee's defense is ready for this, if they can catch him off guard or not. Going to go ahead and hand it off to 23. 23 is going to get about 9 yards. Jaden Nixon.
Yeah. Hey, not only did hey, shout out to you for calling out that wildcat. I mean, but I believe there were 6 offensive linemen there on the line of scrimmage. I could be wrong, but I think I counted another tackle out there in the tight end position and a sniffer tight end behind that. I could be wrong, but that's an interesting formation, and look for that going forward in the second half of this season for OK State.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've really enjoyed seeing with Sausages. With Miami, he had a offensive game plan that really catered to the style of players he had.
Yeah.
Came to Oklahoma State, and he's been running a lot of plays that cater to Spencer Sanders' best attributes and making the most of it. But he's going to dump it off on a screen. The running back is going to break a man off and truck a truck for a first down, 6-yard reception.
Man, I love how he threw him down like that. Looked like Najee Harris this weekend, man. Just absolutely just, slapping the helmet and just forcing the man down to the ground. But I really liked what happened pre-play right there. You have a guy going from the slot, then back down in the pistol, and then motioning out and catches the ball. That was dope.
Yeah, that's one thing about Oklahoma State. They do run a lot of intricate things on their offense, a lot of moving parts, a lot of moving pieces. Try to catch your players out of position. They're going to hit them with their signature little screen to the bubble side, right side. And by God, he's jumping over a pimp, and he's taking it all the way down to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, John Paul, formerly known as the Pope, right? I think an FG broadcast earlier this season had that man. They were calling him the Pope. I think it might have been with Lou. Not exactly sure if I remember exactly, but man, he used every bit of space, knew the angles on that one, busted it out for a big one.
Yeah, bubble screens are something that this Oklahoma State offense is going to go to, especially if it's working.
Quarterback's real dangerous here.
Yeah, in the red zone is probably the most dangerous player in the league, but he's going to go ahead and hand it off to number 17. 17 is going to break a man off. John Paul once again, 4-yard rush, takes him to about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, give me the light once again, with another play right there. If he had one more broken tackle, he's walking into the end zone, and stunting. But, good to get away from. And he picked up a lot of speed right there. And that's the really smart thing is, get the ball into the hands of your playmakers that got speed, right?
Yeah, 100%. John Paul out here looking like an elite playmaker so far, trying to bless these kids. But right here, 2-yard line, I think this is where Spencer Sanders is the most dangerous.
Yeah, over here on this left hash especially.
They are going to come out in a pistol formation. Got a guy in motion, but they're just going to hand it off to the running back, Dominique Richardson, left side, easy touchdown.
You got to love that call. Oh, my God, that was so smart. To have everything on the left hash right there and all the whiteouts split way right to the field side where there's all that green grass, all those blades of grass to be defended. And then you go to your tight end side over there on the left side. The Volunteers had that, sewn up on the field side, but on that boundary side, they were a little bit lighter. Good run.
Yeah, good run. Great play call, 100%.
All the way down the possession. What a good possession for Oklahoma State. Looking like the number 3 team overall, truly.
Let's see what Tennessee has in store. This is their first offensive drive of the game. They are home. They got the crowd all behind them. Everybody's cheering. Everybody's screaming. They do have some weapons of their own. Let's just see if they can be clean out here and continue to move the chains.
Yeah, when I think about it, Oklahoma State really kind of, took their time going down the field. Had a couple explosive plays, but for the most part, we see 4 minutes right there on the clock. Took 3 minutes to get down there, so we'll see how Tennessee answers.
Yeah, definitely. Hendon Hooker going to drop back, and he's going to throw it to his man Hyatt off the rip. That's what you want to do out here. Get both of your superstars, warmed up, get them juiced, get them going.
What unbelievable timing on that one. That's probably not defensible.
Looks like they're going for a no-huddle approach. Shotgun formation, 5 wide. They're in a full spread trying to catch this Oklahoma State defense lacking, but good Lord, that man just came rumbling up the middle and smacked the quarterback.
Yeah, I saw Hyatt break open on an in-breaking route for maybe about 7 to 10 yards. But I think Hooker might have been looking somewhere else, or maybe just didn't have the time right there. That pressure fucking came and just lit Hooker up. I mean, you don't want quarterbacks hits like that.
No, not at all. I think best case scenario though, 3rd and inches, somehow didn't get the sack, got the ball out in time, but he is going back to throw it once again, and he got a man. Oh wow! Underthrew it, and Kendall Daniels almost intercepted it.
Yeah, off the rip, it didn't look like a bad pass, and there was a couple shorter options, but he wanted it all right there, and he threw it, floated it out there, but you saw the user get clicked on and made an unbelievable leap in the air to defend that one.
Yeah, 100%. He did have a couple options short, but I think he was going for the home run no matter what. But they are coming out once again. They're going for it on 4th and inches, and they're going to hand it off to Small, and this defense isn't small. They're coming up big right here, and they're stopping them on 4th down. Good God.
I mean, you don't mind the call. It's 4th and inches, but you got to get that nose tackle off of his block. Double team him, triple fucking team him if you have to. Move that fucking nose tackle.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I feel like if you're going to make that call, you make that call on 2nd-and-inches or 3rd-and-inches, not 4th-and-inches. On 4th-and-inches, you throw the ball. On 2nd or 3rd-and-inches when you should have ran it, you know? Because Sausages, he's not, I don't know.
I wouldn't have minded.
He's going to be ready for
quarterback
that.
sneak there.
Yeah,
Maybe
quarterback sneak,
might
100%.
have been the move.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to run it up the middle, 4th-and-in, you should have already tried that.
Yeah.
But that bubble screen, he's going to hit him once again, making a man miss. It's one thing about Sausages. You play too soft on those outsides, he's just going to beat him up all day.
Yeah, he likes getting it into the flat, right? Getting it out into the flat. So if your corners are, bailing out, covering deep, and if they're not there in run support or, down in that zone, that blue, really, tight up press coverage zone area, then, man, you're going to have a tough time getting out there with some linebacker speed.
Yeah, 100%. And then you got Spencer Sanders on top of it.
Yeah, he gets you going one way and then move the other way.
But so far, Spencer Sanders hasn't used his legs very much. He's using them here, though. And this man's taking off like a jet plane, and he's scoring, running up to the student section and cheering with the fans. Good God.
Yeah, you said it really well, man. A jet plane. It's like the other things are just clouds in the sky. Those other players are just standing there, offense and defense. So he said, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself. Ran upfield and had the turbo on.
Yeah, with a player with an elite speed like that, elite athleticism. I mean, first off, you have to have a spy every single play. But not only that, the player that's on the spy, he better be pretty damn fast himself. But it looks like Tennessee, they're getting another crack at it. Let's see if they can get some points up on the board. Got to settle down here. That first drive, you didn't get what you wanted. But you just got to, like I said, get points here, and it's still a ball game.
Tennessee had two nice passes to start the, their first two. Hendon Hooker was 2 for 2 passing originally, with the quick passes. But Oklahoma State, I mean, man, they scored 3 minutes the first possession, and then it seemed like a minute and a half in the second one.
Yeah, second one came real quick. But Hendon Hooker is going to drop back once again, and he's going to throw right in the coverage. And Oklahoma State is going to make you pay 9 times out of 10. And that's a turnover.
Yeah, I seen the triangle breaking open, but by the time that, he decided to make the throw, linebacker was already, keying in and waiting in that zone. And he did the smart thing of holding on to the ball and not dropping it.
Well, let's see if Tennessee's defense can step up right here. You got 2 playmakers out there. One of them got to make a play. Oh, God.
Got turned around.
Play.
Yeah, he got turned around. I mean, so definitely you saw the adjustment there, Revamp. Defending every blade of grass just gets a lot easier when you know that they're really trying to take advantage of you, in the screen game and in the flats out there. and you were just really aggressive in that. If you wouldn't have gotten turned around, that would have been a pick six.
Yeah,
We hear Rocky Top fired up for the first time.
yeah, I definitely agree. That could have been the first time we heard everything go
Circle.
off.
There you go. Yep.
And oh wow, Jalen Hyatt, the playmaker, dropped the pass. You got to make those.
You got to hit him quicker. That was an in-breaking
agree.
route. He's the far right sideline guy. You got to hit him quicker. You waited until he got all the way across the center. That means that he's already more than halfway across his route. Got to hit him sooner than that. If he's your third read, I understand, but get it to him quick.
Yeah, I think that's been most of the problem so far. Is he's reading these throws just second late.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can adjust right here. 2nd and 10, living to play another down,
Nice.
and he's coming with a curl route.
Yep.
Cedric Tillman, first down.
Man-on-man coverage out there. Got to test that, right? If you're not going to be tight on him press, Hendon Hooker can make that throw out there, just mano-a-mano, and nice timing there.
Yeah, great timing. And it looks like Tennessee is still trusting this no-huddle offense coming out in a shotgun formation. 3 wideouts to the right once again. Hendon Hooker throwing to his man Hyatt. Hyatt able to keep a foot down in bounds. What a play.
Yeah, I mean the defense is shocked that was, called a completed pass, and that was, he dragged his toe or something happened. I don't know. But now we're in territory of Oklahoma State.
Yeah, in territory for sure. Able to get the ball off somehow before he gets creamed.
Yes.
Drew McCoy with a great 18-yard reception for another first down.
Hey, Hendon Hooker showing why he's the quarterback of this team. He's a tough guy, and he can deliver the ball on target when he has enough time, and he barely had enough time in there. And no fear, stepped up, made the throw.
Yeah, that's a big boy throw right there, and he needs to make another right here. And by God, Noah Fant.
Noah Fant is a playmaker for Tennessee. He definitely comes up big, and that's an offside, so we're going to be good to go. Yeah, we're moving the sticks. I see both teams, moving up to that 7-yard line there. We're going to have 1st and goal revamp here. Tennessee's going to have a chance to cut this lead in half.
Yeah, Tennessee really got to lock in right here. Hendon Hooker, this is when you have to be your best. Like you said, they can cut the lead in half right here. What a catch by Noah Fant right there. Princeton, my bad. Noah Fant's the NFL player, I think.
Noah Fant is the NFL player, but I always think of that too. Yeah, Hyatt was open on that. Yeah, Hyatt was open on that in-breaking route. Looked like he had man-on-man coverage there, or maybe it was just thrown before the zone really developed.
Yeah, and, great.
He got his head turned around. He'd probably catch a touchdown.
Yeah, great read right there by Hooker. Like you said, maybe Hyatt just didn't get his head around in time. Maybe Hendon Hooker just sailed it just a little, but man, that was the play to make right there.
Good thing is you got several downs right here, and you're not too far.
Let's see what they go. Oh no! Wow, I seen that one come in, and Hendon Hooker almost threw another one, folks.
I thought he was going to hit the drag route receiver. That's like the one who was closer, and I think he was going to try to run after catch it, after the catch it, to do it in the end zone. Mm-hmm. But he tried to deliver it into the end zone, and there was, just bracket coverage there. You had one guy over the top, you had one guy below, and the guy below, he's got hands that overstretches his body. Couldn't sneak it past him on that one. You might look to, have your first run, right around right now. I don't think we've seen one yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen Tennessee run the ball very much. I think maybe once on that 4th and inches. That's about it. But
4 down territory, probably. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 4 down territory for Klink for sure. But they're coming out, and they're going to – oh, wow. Hendon Hooker just barely sailing it once again. Maybe could have hit somebody else, but, hey, that could have been a completion as well.
Yeah, his numbers don't look very good right now because of that pick that he threw. But, they would have been unbelievable if that, that one – the one where he wanted it all on the first possession where he went over the top on the – I don't know, 2nd and 1 or 2nd and inches or whatever it was. But, these plays, they go one way or the other. Your numbers look a lot different.
Yeah, 100%. This is a play that they need to make right here. Hendon Hooker, 4th and goal, and he's getting sacked. And that is not what you want if you are Tennessee. Oklahoma getting the ball.
Nice play there by the user defender for Oklahoma State. coached by Danny Snossages, took away Klink's primary receiver in Reed. It's going to be an in-breaking route, something like a slant or something over the middle, going from the right side, towards the middle. Took that away with the user. And after that, Hendon Hooker was forced to scramble, couldn't get away from this fast Oklahoma State defense. Another turnover would be really key here for Tennessee. They get them right back in the game.
Yeah, 100%. They need something at this point. Their defense is going to have to step it up and make another play, but at some point, this offense is going to have to step it up and finish.
Well, the good news, and we have a hurt player there. We'll see the injury report a little bit later. But the good news, I know the 14-0 isn't very good, and Oklahoma State's explosive with the Heisman candidate, back behind center. However, Tennessee did move the ball way down. This is the best field position that their defense has been in for a while. Plus, their defense was off the field for a good 3 minutes right there as offense moved the ball down the field. It should be a little fresh.
That is true. Let's see if they can make a play once again, or if Spencer, the Heisman front runner, going to make a play again, and he is taking off. Oh. That man's making 2 or 3 dudes miss with one move, 17-yard rush.
Yeah, the user skills there, put on display. Is able to finesse that guy to kind of not really get a devastating block right there, but just get in front of the defender enough to kind of shield him, almost like a basketball block, right? Like a basketball screen. Yeah. That was a nice play.
Yeah, he definitely waited for his wide receiver to kind of, like you said, get in the way.
Yeah.
Great user skills for sure. We know Snossage is one of the nastiest on the user. You put great play calling, great reads, great stick skills. But by God, Tennessee defense stepping up big right there.
Love it. And Spencer Sanders is pissed off, man. Yeah, he's pissed off about that. He had made the decision to run out the gate, and first guy who had an opportunity to get him on the ground. Of course, he's not the Heisman for no fucking reason, right? Broke that tackle, but second and third defender in the backfield never got started.
Yeah, that's one thing Tennessee is going to have to do. They're going to have to swarm. They're going to have to gang tackle. All the boys are going to have to bring everything they got. So far, they've been playing pretty good, though.
Nice pressure here.
Yeah, they're making good pressure, and they're going to get Spencer Sanders down once again.
Yeah.
Hey, I know it's the end of the first. That benefits Spencer. He gets to recover a little bit, but he cannot take too many of those.
Well, I also saw a little bit of aggressiveness right there. I think they were trying to get the ball out. He didn't get rid of it until he was already on the ground, but I think this defense is looking to be aggressive today.
Yeah, they are looking to be aggressive indeed. Just by the way they are set up out there.
Yeah.
They're kind of in like a, I don't even know.
Look at that deep tackle.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and great way to step up and make the tackle, not allow Johnson to get started. Forcing a fourth down here, just keep it all in front of you, knowing that, that good play that was on first down to get Sanders, dropped in the backfield on that pre-designed running play. Hey, nice job. And, we're going to see a defensive formation here. They're not going to trust a punt. Kind of, should see a punt here, but with a 14-point lead, offense could come out. We do have a punt formation.
Yeah, it looks like we have a punt formation. You know how the NWO is. You can never trust the special teams formation nowadays. But he is going to punt it. Let's see if it's a JT special. It is going to land on the 1 yard line. By God.
Ooh. Clip it, chat.
Sheesh.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Sheesh.
I think I'm bricked up over here.
Damn. Why did that ball just die like that?
Yeah, I don't know if they signed some Aussie, some kid from Australia, but good Lord, that leg.
And now that checkerboard orange and white end zone on the other side is looking so much farther away than it looked on their last possession.
They're going to
go 4 verts still.
Oh, that's not what you want to do, though.
You got to put more air under it, right, Revamp?
Yeah, on that play, you got to put more air under it for sure. If you're going to launch it to high, you got to let that man use his speed, get under it. But one thing also is I know you got your back up against the wall here.
You don't want a safety?
Yeah, you got to take what they're giving you, man. I know you want to hit a home run. You got Aaron Judge out there swinging for the fences every time, but if he's giving up little stuff, you got to take it. You know.
I hear you, brother.
But by God, y'all just shut the fuck up, because
Mm-hmm.
Holiday is wide open 24/7, looking like the Holiday Inn. All the boys getting it in, sipping hen with their friends, and that is a touchdown. Good God.
It would be so nice, holiday, celebrate. So I'll
Hey,
take our shirts off.
maybe I was just trying to, I don't know, but goddamn, that
If
was
we took
crazy.
a holiday, oh yeah, took some time to celebrate, celebrate.
And I know you can see the coach down there, 49er. He looks super relieved after that one.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, I
Come.
just saw him give a big sigh of relief after that one.
Hey, he been hurt. He been hurting so hard to put a big one on this defensive backfield. I know the feeling because there are some defenses that just try to smother you so much, and they test you to go deep. And when you finally get one off on them, you feel like you released your full release, level 2 release.
You like broke the dam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And that is not the play you want to make there if you're Tennessee. But Oklahoma State, by God, this man is taking off and he is zooming. Presley, Elvis, all shook up, by God.
you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Hey, man, that dude been making plays all day long, and on that one, the improvisation skills of Spencer Sanders bought enough time, and then it becomes backyard football where it's like, hey, you go run to the Cadillac, and I'm gonna hit you right there. Bow, hit him at the Buick. You know what I'm saying?
All I gotta say though, Pimp, is that safety. He better not come to practice because when they show game film and they show that his goofy ass dived as soon as the play started and that was his man that got wide open. I don't know if that kid gonna be playing any more football for this team.
Oh man, the film never lies, right?
Yeah, that kid straight nose dove as soon as the play
I
started,
didn't
and that
see
was
it.
his own right there. Yep. It was a
That's
user dive. I think Clink was trying to switch guys or something.
Well, what I've seen Clink do is be really aggressive with the defense. Um, on one of the guys on the offense, on the defensive line, I'm sorry, trying to jump and anticipate the snap count. And if he was trying to do that, or maybe trying to quickly, change players or whatnot to get a good jump off.
Yeah, and he got a good jump off if you're Oklahoma State that time. But let's see if this offense can answer back. Hendon Hooker just flicks it, makes it look easy. His boy McCoy with a nice first down reception.
Somebody please clip that last play. I know it doesn't really seem like a play like you would typically clip, but there was a defensive lineman that just got rolled up in a backward somersault by one of the O linemen. I swear to God, it looked gross.
This boy got rolled up like a bleezy.
Oh my God.
But let's see if these Tennessee boys can answer back after giving up a big touchdown of their own. Hendon Hooker has been looking pretty good so far. Going to throw it to his boy McCoy once again. 4-yard reception, 2nd and 6.
Hell yeah, the real McCoy. It's just a 4-yard gain, but it keeps you on target. And we're going to go no huddle and just try to go up tempo. And we're going to test that defense again.
Yeah, trying to test the defense for sure. Hendon Hooker has been looking pretty good. There's a couple throws where he's missed, but overall.
99-yard touchdown will do that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't lying. Callaway, though. Hendon Hooker is throwing darts right now.
Galloway got a little bit of that clutch gene in him. I've been seeing him now. And he's big catch Callaway. That's what I call him. And yeah, I mean, because Hendon Hooker is going to be it's going to be one of those days we could tell he's gonna pass the ball 40 to 50 times today, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. This man doing nothing but slinging at the gun range today, folks. And he's going to throw it to his man, Jalen Hyatt. And that man's coming down with another first down reception on that out route.
Anybody who thinks that he doesn't have every tool, just check his feet on that one. He's able to locate the ball while it's in the air, have the presence. That's good on Sundays, folks.
Yeah, great on Sundays. Let's see if Hendon Hooker can find his man again. I see him streaking across. But he's just got taking himself. That big old body fighting for a first down.
Yeah, I mean that's a NFL sized quarterback right there, right?
Yeah, Hendon Hooker big. Or at least he looks out there on the field right now. That boy looked big out there.
Yeah, took a big hit right there, but didn't really seem to affect him too much. And he was trying to pass out of that. He didn't want to run, and that's what you want to see, being able to improvise and make a play downfield. We saw that's what Oklahoma State is able to do.
They're going to do a play action. They
Rid of
haven't
it.
ran the ball very much, though, so I don't know if play action is the right call,
but
able to get it out.
I mean, you're not wrong. Usually you got to have, the defense expect some of that play action or expect some of that run to, suck them up towards the line of scrimmage. And then that's when you beat them over the top. But I don't know, man. Trying to do whatever they can right now, down 14.
Yeah, at least they're mixing it up. But it looks like they have a man. Oh, wow, they're going for it. Oh, good Lord.
Yes, sir. Circle was open. Yes, sir.
Jalin Hyatt.
Yeah, I mean, so you had two primaries right there, but you know that Jalin Hyatt is really your bread and butter, your go-to, and he's just on a slower developing route because he has to break out then up. But in man-on-man coverage like that, he could roast his guy in pure foot speed.
Yeah, straight up. Jalin Hyatt roasting 100% of the defensive backs in the NWO one-on-one.
Yeah, he roasted like that Texas barbecue out there. You know what I mean? He roasted.
Yeah.
He roasted. He in the roaster for like 72 hours. You know what I'm saying?
That boy straight cooking.
Yeah.
But let's see. Oklahoma State, so far, their offenses look pretty much lights out. They've punted the ball once. They did throw that one interception, so I will, actually. But let's see. Tennessee, got to make another play. 4.5 minutes before halftime, 21-14.
I mean, just a couple plays separate, the two players in this game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Oklahoma State, like you said, has looked lights out. But Klink has found a way to answer back a couple times right here. But eventually they're going to have to get another stop on Oklahoma State to close. And, that defensive tackle getting in there again.
Yeah, he was.
But once again, the defensive backfield getting exploited right there. Got to have a little bit more help back there. That defensive tackle, though, he's been anticipating the count, getting past the interior offensive line, whether it's the guard, center, doing a good job of it, not getting home on that one. And that's why Spencer Sanders made him pay.
Yeah, I think that defensive tackle is going to be playing on Sundays because that man is looking like a beast. I think Garland, that must be the kid. He down there playing like a beast, but number 20 from Oklahoma State looking like a beast of his own. And this man is running to the left side, first down, making it look easy.
And you love that, right? As soon as, Spencer Sanders looks like he's unstoppable throwing the ball right there like he did on the last play, hand it off. Get one of your other playmakers involved. Let him shine and show out, right?
Yeah. And it gives Spencer Sanders a little breather, a little minute to recollect his thoughts and get back out there.
Yeah, they rely on him so much. Anytime you can get him a little bit of, repair, recovery, it's a good thing.
Oh, what a nasty out route. What a delivery by Spencer Sanders, and what a catch. First down.
I mean, good thing the sidelines right there if you're a Tennessee fan because he had all kinds of separation revamp.
Yeah, there was literally nobody behind that corner. It was him and that wideout, and like you said, he's lucky that there wasn't more opening or that corner would have been on game film looking like a whole food.
I mean, that was like Dez Bryant and Amari Cooper had a baby.
Yeah, you better chill out, pimp. But let's see, Spencer Sanders, that man, if his star could pulse like the old NCAAs, it'd be pulsing right now, but he hands it off to his man for a 2-yard rush. Not a bad play call, though.
No, and not bad execution. It's just that one of the offensive linemen, didn't stay on his block. You just got to tip your cap to the defensive end there from Tennessee, able to shed his block. 9 times out of 10, that block, sticks, but that one didn't.
Yeah,
Good
these
play.
boys up front for Tennessee, their defense has really been stepping up.
If they could get home, then they
Oh,
would.
wow.
See, yeah.
Oh, but good Lord, Spencer Sanders, just look at the flick of the wrist. That shit looked too easy. Number 8 with a touchdown, and good Lord, it is about to be 28-14.
Took a page out of the other players' playbook. You know, if you're gonna press me tight, you know, and not have help in the defensive backfield, you better get home. Otherwise, why are you pressing me? Goes over the top right there and extends it back to 14, putting Tennessee right back in the position they were just in to have to fight and claw their way out of a deficit once again. This time with just 2:47 on the clock. But Hyatt's gonna no one's going to return this one. That's probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah, definitely a smart thing to do right there for Tennessee. Just try to get your offense out here and make a play. But Oklahoma State, what a great play call right there. Like you said, he saw Tennessee's defenders come up in a press. They've been showing all throughout the game they're not giving this man help over top. So once he gets smoked, that's pretty much it.
And you said it, Revamp, like there was that one interception. But other than that, I mean, Spencer Sanders has looked really fucking good.
Yeah.
That
man
one
adding to his
interception.
resume.
Yeah, that one interception was like definitely a defensive adjustment off of something that they were exploiting right away. But since then, I mean, KO.
Yep. But Hennon, oh, wow, what a play by the defender there. And that might be defensive pimp play of the night. Good Lord.
He reacted to that play like he was in the huddle.
Yeah, that I mean, it looked like the damn defensive back ran the route, to be honest. And the wide receiver was out
He
there
ran
chilling.
it better than the wide receiver.
That's what I'm saying. The wide receiver is chilling. That defensive back ran the route.
He looked like he'd been practicing it all week right here in Tennessee. Like he got here a week early and been practicing it all week with the club.
Yeah. 100%. Got to give shout outs to that boy Sinasa just too clicked onto the guy.
I
He
mean,
was
that's
the
just
one that jumped the route itself. That was nasty.
all right, Revamp. You're a Star Wars guy. What's the force power where you just know what's gonna happen next? What's that force power called? Is that like force premonition? Like what is that? Like
Yeah,
that
pretty
man
much.
that man knew what was he could see the future. He
The
could
boy
he saw it.
Forstradamus out here.
Forstradamus. That's right.
Right now, Spencer Sanders, man, he's just picking apart this defense. You know, that one hiccup he had. Other than that, this man has been looking lights out.
Yeah, and that's what we've seen from him all season long. He had some major matchups already with some big hitters this season. I remember going back and looking at that LSU game when, you know, it was him and Jaden Daniels just punching each other in the face for a long portion of that one. You know, and we also, you know, we could take it back to week 1, right? Who'd they face in week 1?
Yeah, the Hurricanes.
And I mean, they got a bunch of studs out there, no slouches out there. And I mean, this is what we've seen. This has been the most consistent team from week 1.
Yeah, you ain't lying. And that's the thing about, you know, Spencer Sanders just in general. You know, you come out here, try to stop his, you know, you're scared of his athleticism, so you try to stop his running. He's going to pick you apart in the air. You try to stop him in there, he's going to pick you apart with the legs. So you really just got to pick your poison. And, you know, Klink was doing real well, but you just got to make the most of your opportunities.
Need another turnover revamp at some point, whether it's on this possession or another one in the second half. You need another you need another turnover to stay alive in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
There could be no.
Yeah, that possibly could have been it. Those screens, I mean, they are true home run swings. They either hit big or they can really, really catch you.
Yeah, and I like that play to do the screen right there. I mean, I like that, you know?
Yeah.
Give it to one of your playmakers, you know? You don't have to. You already got a big lead. You're about to extend it. You want to run a little bit of clock here. You know, get it out to one of your playmakers.
Let's see which playmaker makes a play here. Will it be offense? Will it be defense? And Spencer Sanders going to deliver another laser beam up the middle. It is 4th and 2. Big decision here from Oklahoma State. You know, do they take the three? It looks like they're just going to line up, take their points. Smart move right now in the game. Just add your points.
Defense is playing so damn well. You could get the ball back again. Oh, whoa!
my God!
Whoa!
And this quarterback, I'm not going to lie, when that ball got snapped originally, I was like, damn, that center is trash. He just flicked that shit.
He's selling.
He's selling.
He's selling.
I really thought that center was selling.
That's a baby bag motherfucking center right there.
I was like, that center got to go. And
No,
then
I was totally caught off guard by that. I figured, hey, the
100%.
defense is playing so well. And we've had this looks familiar, man. This looks really fucking
This
familiar to
does
me.
look familiar.
We've seen
Soto
this.
getting pressured.
We've
Soto getting
seen this.
off. Oh my God, that boy McCoy with another big boy catch.
We see this story before, man. And now we're already standing at the T now. We're already at the T now with a minute left to play. And this is exactly the turnover that they needed, right? We had just said a turnover would be huge. It's been
Turnover
mammoth,
would have
right?
been huge, and now they have to capitalize here. Hendon Hooker running on his
With
last
Hyatt.
limb,
Oh,
dropping it
there
off
it
to
is.
Hyatt. Hyatt
Good
making
God.
a man fucking miss, but he got clapped at the end of it. But what a big play.
Yeah. Now the interesting part is that Tennessee only has one timeout to work with. So can their players have enough stamina, to just go all out right here? Do you run a play out of bounds on purpose right here? Now that you've eaten up a lot of yards, they're going and
Wow.
attacking the middle.
Good
And now
Lord.
everybody's tired and getting popped, and the clock is going to run again as soon as you spot the ball. And they're going, so at some point, maybe work the sideline a little bit to get you a timeout or something, Even if it's
Yeah,
first down,
something.
spike the ball right here,
I mean,
something.
yeah, at this point, you got a little bit of clock to work with. Like you said, slow it down, do
But
something.
maybe
to
a
kinda let
touchdown
your boys
isn't coming
chill.
here.
Oh my God! And that man said, "Let me just moss you, little boy. This ain't no playground. I ain't no child's play." And that man just went up to the top rope, jumped down like Jeff Hardy, and came down with that bitch. Good Lord.
I mean, and you know what it's like, Revamp. Once you get one big wad off, you get that big release going. It takes you a couple minutes to kind of, come back and get that next one. But now we got our next one right here. With 35 seconds left to play, I know Oklahoma, one of the most explosive teams that we've seen in NWO history. We know that they could score. Oh, and we got some computer lag. It's going to be, maybe he did this on purpose. I don't know, maybe to kill a little bit more time, but hopefully the kick unit. All right, there.
Oh, that could have been bad. Looked real good at first, almost bad, and then good again.
Once you have a huge major score, you kicking coverage after that big score is one of the most overlooked things. But that, good thing on that coverage right there.
Yeah, main thing right here, 29 seconds. We got to get the defense out here. Don't give up any big plays. Do not allow Oklahoma State to get into field goal range.
Yeah.
Because, Spencer Sanders can get there in a hurry. And what did I say? That man got him there with the lickety-splickety, and he is already striking, folks.
That man Presley, once again, Revamp? Already at the 50-yard line. Going to have, 2 more timeouts in their pocket. They're in business.
Presley out there in his blue suede shoes tonight, folks. Spencer Sanders dropping back, though. He's going to run it. He didn't see anything he liked, and the defense was there.
Yeah, and the defense forced Sanders not only to bail on the pass, which is obviously more dangerous than his run. Even though his run is really fucking dangerous. But, I saw a block in the back right there. Hey, man, we need to go talk to these refs. That shit was gross. He was getting blocked from the front and the back. Looked like he was taking it to DP Town, bro.
That boy looked like he stepped in the wrong prison cell and took somebody's oatmeal cream pie, and he gonna pay for it tonight, folks. The Spencer Sanders is taking an easy one. It's not what you want to do, Clink. I know you don't want to give up a homer, but you can't play too soft right there.
Oh, hey, man. At this rate, Tennessee's about to get another turnover, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the way their defense has been playing, Spencer Sanders is one of those dudes that He can strike at any moment, and I feel like Sausages is cool with getting 3 to add on before half, you know?
Yo, revamp those last two plays, show you just how well. I mean, coming out of a timeout, like let's just see what happened. Spencer Sanders had a scramble for, some yardage. Got popped. They took a timeout. Coming out of the timeout, they had those last two plays. That was amazing. The way they used the sideline right there, almost to give themselves another timeout, that was brilliant.
Yeah, I might want to watch a bubble right here. The Spencer
I think
Sanders.
they're going for it all in that
Yeah, they're
right
going
corner
for
right
it.
there.
They
There it
might
is.
be. Oh my
Yeah.
God! And
And
Tennessee's
that should have been
defense
picked
a
off.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should have been picked off.
He
He
could have
read
been
that
getting his dick sucked by all the cheerleaders tonight.
backwards.
Backwards from the back.
Mm-hmm. Front to back, side to side. Three-wheel motion.
But it looks like they're going for it right here. 5 seconds left. You got one play if you make it quick right here. Let's see what Spencer Sanders is going to pull
That's
off,
right,
folks.
Spectre. I said it.
He's dropping back, and he's going to go for it all once again, and that was in the back of the end zone with no time left, and that is a touchdown. Good God.
If that's Presley, I'm going to kick somebody else's dog because I don't own one. I'm fucking pissed if that's fucking Presley. If that's Presley,
That's fucking Presley.
I'm fucking pissed. The defender was clicked on, and he didn't want to do shit right there.
I swear if that's fucking Presley.
It is. You know it is.
You're going to have to censor that motherfucker like they did back in the day.
Oh, yeah, we got some technical difficulties. We're about to. Yeah, exactly.
But like I said, Presley came out with his blue suede shoes here tonight. Spencer Sanders has been out here striking, delivering, looking like a true pimp. But Tennessee, man, Hendon Hooker standing strong in the pocket all night, delivering lasers, rockets, and damn self. Defense is stepping up. I mean, we still got a game here.
Revamp. There's too much to discuss in the short intermission, but I'll just put it to you like what I see most relevant, right? So, first and foremost, Oklahoma State, from wire to wire, beginning till now, has been the best team in the NWO. The only thing that's preventing them from having 49 points right now, which would be another 14 on the board, is a punt that Tennessee has forced, and an interception that was forced. And actually, they would have had more than a 50 burger right now because I also recall that they did cause the interception, they caused the punt, and then they also caused a turnover on downs on fourth down where they tried to get sneaky and snuck the fake field goal out of there, right? So those 3 stops has prevented them from getting a 50 burger at this point. It would have been 56, I guess, then.
Yeah,
100%. Now, the interesting thing, besides that, those 3 stops, they're legitimate stops. Besides that, which is already impressive enough, is that Tennessee has, scored 21 points to keep them within 14, right? And that's what's been important, right? Tennessee, if they would have fucking had Presley, covered on that last play, it'd be a 7-point game, right?
I feel like that right there, that's crucial. Last second of the half to give up a touchdown, that hurts.
Yeah, because Tennessee had gotten the turnover on downs. They moved the ball down the field. They scored with very little time left. But then again, right? Presley, Spencer Sanders, Heisman campaign, got it done.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it right there. We do got the second half on hand here, folks. Kick return not going to be returned. Tennessee could have been set up almost perfect right there if they didn't give up that touchdown. They would have been down 7, possibly 10 if they gave up a field goal. Who knows? But if they would have made that play, there wouldn't have been time left. Now they got the ball here, but hey.
But this is Clink's wheelhouse, though, right?
This is Clink's wheelhouse. He plays better when his back's against the wall, It's like
there you go. Hit small. Oh. Hey, so, hit Jamari Small right there out of the flat. You saw the user in the area of where Hendon Hooker was looking and where we were all looking and Coach was looking on that right, sideline right around the sticks. Good coverage right there. Settle for that. Get some positive yards out of it. Don't force the ball. Your possession continues.
Yeah, don't force the ball at all. I mean, so far the passing game has been working. As long as you just keep making the right reads, it's been hitting.
And
The
that's what he
hitting
did on that
Hooker.
play. There's triangle.
And
Yep.
he's just taking what he's giving them. That's
Hmm.
what I said earlier. Take what he gives you. Holiday getting the first down. Holiday season, folks. Already had a big touchdown earlier in the game. Tennessee moving.
Hotel, motel, holiday.
Holiday.
Yeah. I mean, so, keep working that, you know, these level concepts, where you got somebody in the area deep, you got somebody in the area, kind of shorter, as long as you get it out on time, you get the pass protection, you're good.
Hey, once again, throwing it to his man Holiday, left side this time. Picks up 3. Not a bad play.
Not a bad play because you don't need every play to be a backbreaker. In fact,
No.
against that coverage, maybe it's only a 3-yard gain. Against a different coverage, that might have popped for a little bit more. He might have been able to turn around and, make a move on a guy, not a big issue. The crowd does sound a little bit stunned based on that, that score that they gave up going into halftime. They're a little bit quiet right now, but they'll pick up if they cross this 50-yard line.
Yeah, crowd definitely has to get back into it, but offense just make a play and they'll get back
Triangle.
into it,
Yes,
like you
sir.
said. And Jabari Small, once again, dumping it off to their halfback making a play, first down.
You can hear them starting to come back, to life right here. You
Yep.
cross the 50 and they'll really start to, start stammering and start chanting and, getting the backs a little bit more involved right now, hearing Small's name a little bit more. That time on what looked like a halfback, angle route.
One thing I like about Hooker today, he's putting the ball into multiple wide receivers' hands today, not just forcing it to Hyatt. We all know Hyatt
Yes.
is an alpha elite player, but they're giving it around to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jalen Hyatt is that alien, you know what I'm saying, from the movie trilogy, the movie franchise Aliens. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is that motherfucker. Like, you don't want to see him unless you're a legit predator.
Straight up. Straight up. Hitting
But
Hooker,
he
though.
has, spread it around though, right?
Yeah, 100%. He's spreading it around. Once again, his man Fant, Mr. O Reliable. Biggest body on the field at all times. Once again,
Yeah.
first down.
Yeah, and that was another good job of spreading it around. He wanted to go to that play earlier in the possession, and called it up again, and that time it was open. That's why every one of these 3-yard plays, it's not a bad play.
Mamma mia. And that's another one. That boy Jalen Hyatt took off roaring down the right side, and you don't get some safeties over the top. That's what's going to happen. We were saying it.
I'm sorry, but I legitimately heard the Top Gun theme song in my headphones, and I saw the legit afterburners right there. I mean, he really is at supersonic speed.
He's that dude. I've been saying it. He might be the fastest human being in the galaxy. We might have to test that, but
I think
I
he's
mean-
he's the fastest alien in the galaxy. I mean,
when that boy hits that speed force, he's gone.
the Millennium Falcon and him need to have a foot race.
Straight up. Well, the crowd is rocking and they're roaring now. Oklahoma State going to take the kick return out of the end zone. They're going to run it out to the left. Got a lot of green, but Turpentine, or whatever the hell that kid's name is, made one hell of an open field play.
I'm telling you, Revamp. Kickoffs are one of my most interesting things to watch, and I fear the hell out of them. If anybody really wants to know what I fear the most, it's a kickoff. I swear to God, because if my team just scored and I'm kicking off the ball, I gotta at least give my defense a chance to stop them, right? If my special teams gives up something, I lose it, man.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing.
This is a bad day.
It's bad.
Oklahoma State going to hit a little bubble screen to the right side, pick up about 4 yards, just like a little run game play right there. And that's the way you want to get your offense going.
Oh, my bad. Hey, fam, I see you in the chat. I got you, dog. That's exactly how I felt about it. That Jalen Hyatt shit was nasty. But yeah, I
it was
mean,
gross.
Oklahoma State, Hey, man, wire to wire, they've been the best team. You want to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
last I saw, Spencer Sanders, Heisman campaign, number 3 team in the nation, got snuck. I think they should be higher than 3. Straight up, it's their game to lose, man.
Saying Tennessee out here trying to play bracket buster. They're trying to
hmm
spoil someone's season here tonight.
hmm
And
Yeah,
they're
like
putting up a great fight.
looking like South Carolina out here, right?
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And they got the home crowd, you know what I'm saying? They got the tools to do it. Got to get fortunate a little bit more. But Spencer Sanders, such a dangerous player, man. You feel like he could get off on any moment. And, it's third and inches play. You get real aggressive, try to stop him in the backfield. You got to watch the back end, too, boys.
Yeah, you ain't lying, Spencer Sanders. But one thing I will give credit to for Tennessee, they got 35 points on their head right now, but they've been playing Spencer Sanders all around really good tonight.
For sure. For sure. And I think it starts with the guys up front.
100%.
I think the defensive line has done a good job tonight. And they usually do a good job here in Tennessee, but this tonight a little bit better.
And
just as I say that.
Yeah. Just as we're giving them some praise, that defensive end came crashing in and left Sanders nothing but green.
But you also got to credit the offense.
Great play call.
I mean, to have the trust, the creativity to spread everybody out, right? Get everybody nice and wide, and then to make that run right there with the quarterback, force 11 on 11 football. It's just not typical of what most defenses see. You see it more in the college game, but when he's really throwing the ball a lot, you don't really expect it, right? Easy conversion.
100%. Spencer Sanders lining up in a shotgun formation. Once again, got a man in motion. They've been doing a lot of that here tonight, looking like they're going to hand it off to that man. Is that man Presley? No, not Presley that time, but he got 2 yards. Not a bad play call.
And you know what I like about that is there you saw the Tennessee second-level defenders really rally to the football on that one. He got through the defensive lineman just like Spencer Sanders did on the first down play, the last play. But Tennessee rallied to the football on that one. That was good to see.
Yeah, they rallied indeed. See if the defensive front can make another big play right here. The big boy Thomas up there has been crashing in. But the defensive back's been, giving up a little bit here or there, and he was almost able to get Spencer. But good Lord, Spencer just putting the eeky dinky dinky. I don't even know what the hell you call that shit, but that shit was gross.
I mean, that was disgusting, filthy, ratchet. I mean, that was everything. Like, first of all, I was getting uncomfortable. I was getting uncomfortable with how much time he had to pass. I was really holding my breath there, thinking he was going to let go a bomb. And then he tucked it, and then he made 2 guys look silly. That was crazy.
Yeah. The Spencer Sanders, third and inches. He is a dangerous man right here. You don't know if he's going to take off and run in. Well, he is running it right up the middle. Tennessee is going to make sure he remembers that.
And that's what you want to do. That's how slow you want to make him get up off the ground. You know what I'm saying? You want to make him remember, hey, when I tuck this, I better be sliding. Rather than, gung-hoing it. And, hey, shout out to Tennessee for slowing him down a little bit. Shout out to Spencer Sanders, though, showing that he's the difference in the league right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be the man, you got to be tough as well. You can't just come out there and, put all the stats up. You got to bite down on your mouthpiece sometimes, grit it out, and that's what he's been doing so far. And he looks like he's got a man. But he's getting pressured as well, so he might not have seen it in time. He's going to hit a man anyways. And that was what we call an MVP throw right there, folks. What a catch, what a throw.
I mean, I see him with so much time to pass back there, and I'm like, where's this Tennessee pass rush, that was getting in there earlier and kind of making him make quick, decisions. And I'm like, throw it to that guy, throw it to that guy. He finally uncorks it, and it's a good one, man. Putting him right there, setting up beautifully right now. 1st and 10, about to extend it back to 7 again. And this defense has got to be so fucking tired at this point that not only would they be tired now, but unless Tennessee goes on a long, sustained drive like this, they're going to be tired for the next possession too.
Yes. They're definitely going to be gassed, especially with Spencer Sanders, the way that he's been playing this high tempo offense. Once again, handing it off 7 yards. But Spencer Sanders, they've been running a high tempo offense all game, nonstop punching, jab, and then haymakers. Like you said, Tennessee's defense is gassed out right now.
I mean, they really are. We're really starting to stretch it thin as far as like, okay, who's your backup's backup, right? Like we all do the depth chart 3 or 4 levels deep, but we're starting to find out who those guys are right now.
Yeah, sometimes one of those kids will step up and make a play, and they can get their name known out here. Tennessee is going to need one of them to step up here, and they're going to all corral the the offensive runner out there. What a play! That's what you need right there. 3rd and 3.
Yeah, we see another jet sweep. Coming from the outside into the backfield, receiving the ball. Trying to go on the opposite field of where he came from, but just great pursuit. Great pursuit. Able to bring him back in the backfield before he got started. We'll see if we get a playoff here before this end of the 3rd quarter. Get your 4s ready, Chet.
Yeah, get your 4s ready. Might not. Yeah, doesn't look like we're going to get the playoff, but it is your 4th quarter, folks. Like Pimp said, get your 4s up. This has been a slobber knocker.
I'm not going to lie, Revamp. I really feel like, yeah, it absolutely has. And we'll see if it can sustain itself in the last 7 minutes. Because if Oklahoma State scores, then clinks right back in that 2, score disadvantage that he's been in kind of all game long. However, if they are able to slow him down here, then they get, to stop the bleeding as much as they have at any other point in the game.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see if they can stop the bleeding right here. They're coming out in this formation. They've been loving all game. I'm not sure. I know it's a shotgun, but it looks like they have a halfback right behind the lineman. Interesting formation, but let's see if Tennessee can make a stop. Biggest play for them right here. Spencer Sanders is having to roll out, and he's just going to dump it off to a man and making a hell of a play. Wow, 1st down. Presley.
I mean, that looks that looks almost unfair to guard that. That's like you got a man who's a cheat code right there, who's able to use his legs, and when you got everybody, kind of like, okay, I got guys out there ready to make the tackle. Yeah, you do, but as soon as one of the other guys breaks off his route, he's going to dump it to him. Smart play. Good user play.
Smart play. And now they're 5 wide. So Spencer Sanders might be trying to look to run it up the middle here.
This is a QB blast
all the way. He's going to try to tuck it for sure, and he's going to tuck it and get slammed down on his back. But he gets the touchdown, folks. Oklahoma State going up 2.
Hey, you got to love it, man. You got to tip their cap. That was a sustained drive that just took the soul out of the Tennessee defense right now. It could be revived. It could be AED. That's where they get the paddles and they rub them together and they're like, clear. Boom. In the chest. It just revives them. It could be revived by the Tennessee offense right here. If the Tennessee offense has a quick score and strikes back quickly, they could be revived. But, man, what an impressive drive by the number 3 team.
I agree with you. If this Tennessee offense is able to score right here, I think that is the only thing that's really going to bring this defense back alive because looks like them boys are gassed. And, I mean, you go down 2 touchdowns, your offense flutters out. You got the potential to go down 3 touchdowns. It's going to be hard for those boys to keep gritting it out.
No, you kind of, from what Oklahoma State has showed for most of their possessions, definitely on that last one, Jesus Christ, where, Spencer Sanders really didn't take any chance of throwing it into the hands of the opposite team. You kind of have to play flawless on offensive defense here.
My. Well, we were just saying you got to play flawless, and that is not how you play flawless right there. Hendon Hooker almost made a big mistake.
There are no words for what we just saw. None that I have.
The only word I got is you live to play another down, and you better thank the God because
you live to fight another day.
Ooh, and he is going to try to make the most of it. Hitting Hooker, hitting his man, Jalen Hyatt. That was a nasty route. Great catch. Good run after the catch.
Yeah, and we're gonna go no huddle right here. I still can't shake the look of that last play out, but I'm gonna have to get on board for this one.
Yeah, 5 wide. They got their 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Hitting Hooker's getting pressured. Somehow gets it out. I mean, that could have been bad in multiple different ways.
I mean, the defense is just smelling blood right now.
Yeah.
That defensive tackle got off of his block, got to the quarterback, almost brought him down, almost made him fumble, almost changed the trajectory of that ball so much that the other defensive lineman almost got a pick on that one.
Wouldn't that have been crazy? The other guy picked it and took it to the house. That would have been crushing.
Crushing. Absolutely
That would have been crushing.
I mean, you're already staring down the barrel of the gun with a 14-point deficit right here. You got to play flawless. You got all the pressure on you. You really got to step up.
Yeah. And Hendon Hooker gonna deliver a strike to his man Tillman, and Tillman is fighting, making dudes fall off of him, and he is driving for a first down.
Yeah, and I want to see a targeting call right there on number 8. The defensive backfield the defensive back right there just took the crown of his helmet and just put it into the ear hole of Tillman right there. Tillman's over here trying to play hero ball, and the defender's just teeing off on him like that, man.
Hendon Hooker, man, this is the time to be great right here. Let's see if you can keep making plays. You got your man Hyatt running out of the slot, and he's going to try to force it to him. And good Lord, what an interception by the defensive. I don't even know if that's that defensive back, but either way, what an interception right there. Absolutely crushing play for this offense.
And if you're Tennessee's defense, you only got about 2 minutes of break time. Shit, I want to say about 1 minute and 30 seconds of actual playing time came off of the clock right there. Tennessee tried to go a little bit too fast. They didn't need to go quite that fast. They still had 3 timeouts. All they really needed was a score and a stop, and they would have been Gucci with those 3 timeouts. They tried to go a little bit too fast, make a play on every play, and unfortunately, that one cost them.
I seen that one. That one right there, we just like to call that shit Salt Bay because that's just that little flickety flick. You just got to put a little touch on that. Look like you're sprinkling a little bit of salt or whatever the fuck you going to put on your steak tater, whatever the hell. That shit was gross.
I mean, that was just a floaty dotty, right? Floaty dotty?
That was a floaty dotty. That was a floaty dotty. Spencer Sanders, man, he's been locked in all game. He's had a couple hiccups here or there, but hey, he's still a young kid. Kid ain't perfect, but by God, this man looking like a damn specimen out here. And Jesus Christ, what a throw, what a play. And dear Lord, just give this man the fucking Heisman now and seal that shit up.
Here's your hat. Here's your coat. Here's your cane.
And I'm just saying, this kid.
How do you get away from that defensive? How do you get away from that defensive lineman? What'd you say?
He got to get piss tested.
I mean, how do you get away from that defensive lineman? He had him dead to rights.
That shit was gross.
And then he was just patient back there and picked the smart decision of going to the deeper man.
Yeah, great play right there by Tennessee. Had a way to lock up in the goal line. But like you said, he got away from the defensive lineman, which was gross. Elite athleticism shown right there. And then he squared back up to throw the ball. He didn't even throw it across body. That's top level shit right there.
Yeah, he did it with that little hop adjustment, the little hop jump, and then he had his shit was locked on, ready to fucking fire.
He must play shortstop for Oklahoma State because, I mean, the way this kid throws cross body, the way he just stops and pops, like you said, that's some baseball shit. And good God, looking like a home run hitter right there. That man just bumbling and stumbling and rumbling and taking all these baby backs down to the ground with him. And that is a touchdown, folks. Oklahoma State trying to blow out the candles here tonight. Good God.
That's the whole fucking team. We're going to need more cups. We're going to need more piss cups. We thought we were just going to piss up the quarterback. Turns out we got to piss cup everybody.
Yeah, fuck piss cups. Them boys, Cincy out here selling. He's saying he's selling his piss. So we're gonna have to hair follicle these motherfuckers. They better not come in with shaved heads tomorrow, or else, because these boys are on something.
Well, we finally get up to that 49 number that we could have gotten to the first half, but Tennessee put up such a good fight today. Slowed them down for so much of this game. Would have been within 7 at the end of the first half, but Oklahoma State heroics extended it to 14, and that's what the difference in the game has been for most of this game. But it being now extended to 21, you got to be more than perfect at this point. At this point, you got to be more than perfect. You got to be perfect plus lucky. And that is a difficult, tall task against the number 3 team right now.
Oh man. And I don't know if y'all can see Coach Klink down on the sidelines. I'm not trying to laugh at the coach, but he's getting choked out by his defensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator been crying on his shoulder. I mean, they're going through it down there on the Tennessee sidelines, folks. Oh man. I swear, she was straight choked. Poor Klink, my dog. But hey, Tennessee's continuing to fight. Hendon Hooker still locked in. I mean, game's not over. We've seen some wild shit. But Hendon Hooker taking off running. Number 1 making one hell of a play in the open field. Hendon Hooker trying to use that big body of his.
Yeah, we've seen that ability from him in the first half, and that was a clutch one right there to keep this possession sustained.
Yeah, 100%. Hendon Hooker, though, man, he's made a couple bad throws, but overall, this kid's been having one hell of a game. He is dropping back. Good Lord, that pressure that was coming. And you already know that's the Holiday Inn, and it looks like he tripped up on the defender. That was an easy walk-in.
Definitely looked like he got tripped up right there when he was already in the clear. It looked like he could have bounced it to the left, the right, hurdled him, whatever he needed to do. And, I mean, the luck is right there for Oklahoma State on that one.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to be lucky. And what a dot. Good God. Holiday Inn check in for the night, folks. Another touchdown. Hendon Hooker, Holiday Inn. Hey, out here smashing hookers at the Holiday Inn. You didn't hear it here, folks.
You're smarter when you stay with Holiday Inn,
They got that continental breakfast for you in the morning.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that was a smart play to go right back to him. And that wasn't the same play. He was lined up on the left side that time on a deep post route and didn't have a safety back there, beat the man coverage. And there was nobody else besides the linebacker who's not going to cover deep enough. So great play.
Oh, good Lord. This man tried to hit a little stutter butter. Ended up getting caught up, but hey. Man, trying to show his dancing ability out there.
Yeah, I mean, and at this point, you need, 2 more turnovers. We could see some crazy shit go down. I'd say, crazy would be 1 turnover here. Crazy would be 2 turnovers. So, you got to get one quick here if you're going to get it, those 2 crazy ones.
Yeah, defense just got to feed off the crowd at this point. Hit their second, third, fourth wind. Oh, good Lord. Spencer Sanders, though, man, this kid is just elite.
Yeah, and not only does he, show what other guys can't do, but he gets guys around him to be better. Number 20 right there, usually the AI is dumb as shit, but number 20 right there actually made a block on Klink's defender, his user defender right there at the last fucking second. I mean, I can't believe that fucking number 20 got a block right there. Usually they don't do shit.
Usually they fucking sell. They're like, oh, I'm supposed to block that, dude?
Yeah, they don't fucking get it.
They don't get it. But Spencer Sanders going to flick of the wrist once again. And hide your kids, hide your wife, because this man just flicking shit out here.
Flickety flick. Yeah, I mean, that motherfucker Spencer Sanders been the difference in the whole league, from day one, week 1. I mean, I don't know. But Spencer Sanders, dual threat, elite athlete, doesn't get hurt, doesn't get tired. I don't think he breathes air or drinks water.
Fucking different. That motherfucker is 100% different. He's trying to seal the deal here. 49-35. They are in the driver's seat trying to close it out. What a big hole up the middle.
Yeah,
And dear
yeah, I like
Lord,
that.
that man is a
I like that.
beast.
Yeah, I like that. That's the way you end a fucking run. That's the way you end a run. You got two defenders. You just go over the top and you let the momentum carry you over. That was executed beautifully, just as well as any other play tonight. Way to put that on film.
Yeah, you ain't lying. The clock is trickling. What a play right there. Like you said, executed almost to perfection. Offensive line created a big old opening up the
Yeah.
middle. Running back was able to plow it up. And then that jump afterwards, crazy.
That was just astounding timing. Outstanding timing.
But the clock is trickling, folks. Spencer Sanders and the boys pretty much got it. Signed, sealed, delivered at this point. Just got to take it home.
Yeah, and I think they're just going to run it out from here out. Danny's not really the type to run up the score like some of these other mother around here. But they're going to keep it on the ground and just, work on this clock a little bit. We'll see if Tennessee takes these timeouts.
Yeah, it's been a crazy game so far. It was a slobber knocker pretty much the entire game. Absolutely what I was hoping for. If you came here, you paid to get tickets. You got your money's worth here tonight.
Yeah, this was so. I mean, remember the end of the third quarter? There was a 7-point game. It's just been a very, very good game, man. Really
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Shit. Right now, it's what, 14 points? That's what separates them, right?
14? Yes, sir.
Yeah, 14. That touchdown they gave up right before halftime, man. Obviously it'd still be a 7-point game. They're driving down the field, but that one's a crusher.
That one sticks
hurt.
out, and so does that last turnover that Tennessee had.
Yeah, definitely.
The last interception.
But okay. Well, one thing I can say about Tennessee, they didn't get the win here tonight, but you got to be damn proud of yourself. You got to be proud of your boys, the way they played. Like we've both been saying all games, Sausages, whether people want to admit it or not, this man's been the team to beat. So anytime you put up a fight like this, I say it's a great game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Danny's put his hat in the ring. He goes back to the beginning of the season. He had the number 12 pick. He picked last out of all the teams. I picked 11th, he picked 12th. And he's taken this 12th, pick team, and he's made them into a contender and a championship contender. He's looking like he's in the driver's seat. It's his game to lose. Shout out to him for owning the room.
100%. Like you said, he had the 12th pick. He didn't get his first, second, third, fourth option. But going back and looking at it, I mean, this is a really good team. It's not a bad team, especially with Spencer Sanders. I mean, how many teams got Spencer Sanders?
Not many. Not many.
Not many.
He's been a different breed, and he's kept him healthy, supported him, played good defense. Tennessee scored 35 today. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he intentionally wanted to run that man over. He had no intentions of hitting. Yeah, he had no intentions of hitting the end zone on that one. He was out for punishment.
I mean, the fucking helmet looked like it was made from fucking titanium on that one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that Tennessee defender had to come out the game. It's like you said, his chest might have collapsed on that one.
Yeah.
Like I said, you could tell that man had no intentions of hitting the end zone on that one.
The carnage on that shit.
And Mike Allstott said, I'm just going to run you down.
God damn.
But what a game. Yeah. 49-35, final score right here. We saw a lot of haymakers, a lot of jabs, a lot of punches, kicks, all of it. These boys brought it all out here tonight. Tennessee fought till the very end. I mean, the crowd came out full capacity. I mean, what a game.
Yeah, I can't wait till talk to the coach here. Danny Sausages, we're going to be joined.
How's it going, boys?
What's up, Coach? Great game overall. I mean, Spencer Sanders, once again, he's writing his ticket for that Heisman, looking like he's going to be, staking claim in that Heisman house with Kyler Murray and all the other boys. But I will say, this game overall, what do you feel like your team did good, and what do you feel like, they kind of didn't do so good?
We're slow in the defensive back room, so we knew we were going to get burned. It was just bound to happen. I should have played as the user safety a long time ago. I just like playing as the linebackers. Once I started playing as a safety, we kind of slowed everything down. But you can't slow down Klink's offense that much. You can only hope to, I guess contain it in a sense. You better score on Klink because he's just going to rip it. I really hope he would throw more deep balls. His little coaching point to Klink, just fucking fuck it, man, throw it. As far as what we did well, took care of Spencer. We threw the ball well. Besides that stupid bubble screen, he went 26 for 28, so we did pretty good.
Yeah, 26 for 28. I mean, fucking stellar performance. I mean, I know he ran the ball as well. Like, I don't really have much to say. It was a great performance overall. I think Spencer just adds to his Heisman race, and you should be moving up the rankings as far as I see it.
Yeah, hopefully. I was trying to match your perfect game you just had, but once I threw that pick, I was pissed. So.
Hey, I take the win. I'll take the win and 2 incompletions with a pick over a perfect game. Yeah. But great game, pimp.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you calling it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so your next opponent is NC State. What the fuck you got to say about that?
We got to make sure it's nice and cold. When it's nice and cold, penises don't get big, and that's our primary worry. We came out looking nice and icy. We're gonna be home for this game, so we have a couple recruits coming in. We gotta slow the play action down, and the way we slow the play action down is we stop the run, which is what we try to do every single time. But other than that, I mean, I've played that coach before, and he's sneaky, man. He's sneaky, and he's improved a ton. And it's gonna be an interesting matchup, but I'm excited.
How's it feel to be a big hairy winning machine?
It's fun. It's always fun. It's always great to have you guys out here. That's pretty much it.
And how's it feel to wake up in the morning and piss excellence?
When you have a quarterback like Spencer, and you guys said it right. Once a lot of my teams that I liked were pretty much taken, I said, who am I going to have the most fun with? And Spencer Sanders was there, and it's pretty much he does all the work for us.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys calling it. Jimmy, appreciate your producing.
Yeah, you can have those phone.
What's up, Coach Clizzle?
What's up?
I mean, great game overall, Klink. To the very end, I mean, you were in this shit. Your offense was crack-a-lacking. You had a couple miscues here or there, but overall, and then your defense. I mean, I gotta give you some props. That defense was flying around, swarming to the damn ball. Defense up front. I mean, what did you tell your boys coming into this big matchup?
It's your fucking fault. I just told them to. I was here. Just to be them, because I mean this was gonna be a slobber knocker from the start. I knew this was gonna be probably one of the toughest games we play all year. I mean, like you said, we had some miscues, and defense came to play. I mean, just unfortunately, the offense couldn't keep up with the defense today.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and look at the film, I think you're going to be proud of the way you played overall. A couple plays here or there you're going to wish you took back, but everybody feels that way at the end of the day, But great game, Klink. I don't want to hold you too long, pimp.
Appreciate you, pimp.
Hey, Klink, how's it feel to do pretty fucking well against the best team in the nation?
It feels pretty good. I mean, we threw the ball. That's pretty much what he wanted. He wanted me to throw the ball, and that's what we did. I mean, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks. I mean, take away a couple turnovers, and we're right back in this game. And then again, I mean, we caused that 1 turnover. We caused a punt. We caused a turnover on downs. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it was a hell of a damn game. I mean, to play in. Unfortunately, it was just not able to convert, get more stops on defense. But miscues just killed us.
Hey, Coach, thanks for coming by and kicking some ass tonight. It was a hell of a game to call. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, boys.
Good luck.
Hey, Jimmy, he just rated me.
Shit, we had a great game right there overall. Are we still live? I think we're still live, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, great game overall. 2 dope-ass teams going head-to-head. That concludes the doubleheader for the night. We do have one more game this week. We will have Miami taking on Florida State on Wednesday. That'll be an early game. I don't think that'll be on NWO unless Cincy streams. I'm not sure exactly, but 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. It might start a little bit later than that. I'm just gonna be honest, because I'll be about 4:20ish just to make it that special. But that should be a slobber knocker rivalry match that'll close out our week, and then we have next week we have A&M, Florida State, LSU, Baylor, Wisconsin, Tennessee, Oregon State, Michigan, NC State, and Oregon. Got a lot of slobber knockers next week.
Thank you, Pimp Gang.
Thank you, Pimp Guy. Thank you, Pimp Daddies.